Russia's only aircraft carrier, Admiral Kuznetsov, continues to face persistent mechanical issues and construction defects, rendering it non-operational. Despite significant resources being poured into its maintenance and updates, the ship's history is marred by fires, crashes, and inefficiencies. In stark contrast to its nuclear-powered counterparts, aircraft carrier Admiral Kuznetsov's Mazut fuel dependency limits its operational time to just 45 days. Meanwhile, Ukraine, with advanced weaponry from the US and NATO allies, has successfully targeted Russia's sea-based military systems, compounding Moscow's naval woes. Amidst a prolonged invasion of Ukraine and international sanctions, Russia's naval capabilities are increasingly strained. This aircraft carrier is just one of many examples. Considering Russia's inability to properly maintain and service its sole aircraft carrier, its potential prioritization of fielding additional floating air bases seems misplaced. Ukraine, armed with advanced weaponry delivered by the US and its NATO allies, has launched successful strikes against a number of Russia's sea-based military systems. Kyiv this week claimed that its military took out the last cruise missile-armed Russian warship on the occupied Crimean Peninsula. If true, this would mark the second time in under 8 weeks that Russian ships were damaged by Ukraine. In March, Kyiv announced that Russia's Yamal and Azov ships were destroyed in another barrage. Clearly, Moscow's fleet is suffering greatly. Additionally, the Admiral Kuznetsov, Russia's sole aircraft carrier, continues to float out of commission. For some reason, Russia continues to pour resources into maintaining and attempting to update its outdated and trouble-plagued aircraft carrier. Since its introduction, Admiral Kuznetsov has suffered from a range of mechanical issues and construction defects. It has suffered fires and even a crane crash. In fact, the warship has been sidelined for years due to these issues. Moscow is continuing to pour the majority of its resources into a prolonged invasion of Ukraine, and it is widely sanctioned by the international community, hampering any real progress on the carrier. Russia's sole aircraft carrier is described by the Russian Navy as a heavy aircraft carrying cruiser, capable of carrying 12 Sukhoi Su-27s and 16 Yakovlev Yak-1M fixed-wing airframes, in addition to a variety of helicopter platforms. Unlike its more modern nuclear-powered carrier counterparts across the globe, Kuznetsov runs on Mazut, a petrochemical that gives off a thick, tarry gray smoke that is simply not efficient. Perhaps most notable, the Mazut-powered Kuznetsov can sail for just 45 days before needing to be serviced. Its nuclear-powered counterparts can operate indefinitely for up to 25 years. Kuznetsov's lengthy rap sheet of unfortunate events has also influenced its reputation as a failed carrier. During the warship's first deployment, 2 airframes were lost due to faulty arresting wiring on deck. A few years later, a fire caused by a welding incident in the ship's engine room resulted in the deaths of 2 workers and the injuries of many more. A floating crane crashed into Kuznetsov's deck the same year, killing another worker. While dry-docked in 2022, another fire erupted on board while the heavy cruiser was undergoing repairs. Obviously, the Kuznetsov will not be set to sail anytime soon. Nor will Russia soon be fielding any other aircraft carriers.